Hello everyone. In today's video I wanted to talk about our Linden seasonal boxes. So far I've gotten to a summer box and an autumn box, and I'll start with a summer box. I mean, I realise it's not summer now, but their boxes change with every season, and I thought it'd be a good look to see what sort of things they tend to include in these. So yeah, like I said, in the summer box, one of the things that I don't actually have at the moment is the tea. I thought I had a little bit left, but I just couldn't find it in my cupboard. It was a Royal Lemon Balms tea, which you could have used as a straight up tea to drink or as facial steam. Both those were like really, I thought both ways were really good use of the tea, and I kind of enjoyed. I think I drank it more often though, just because I really liked the taste, and I don't really like steaming my face too much in the summer. Kind of, for me, it's more of an autumn winter thing for some reason. But there's no actual reason why you would steam your face more often in the winter. It's just something that I have in my head. The next thing in the summer box was this Whole Lot of Roses probiotic mask. It's a powder mask that you mix with some water. I don't know if you can see, so it's nothing unusual in terms of how you mix it up or anything like that. Just add a little bit of water until you mix it into paste, and then apply it to your face. The ingredients are like pink clay, rose powder, strawberry powder, yogurt powder, rose hip, honey, and some proprietary essential oils. It smells like roses. It left my skin really glowy. I really like it. I've not been using it too much because I've kind of been saving it a little bit, which is a really stupid thing to do with beauty products, and I'm trying to get out of that habit because I don't want it to go bad. I do really enjoy this product. The next thing is the lemon petitgrain enzyme sugar scrub. I normally prefer salt body scrubs, I have to say, but I've been really I really like the smell of it. It smells like lemon sorbet candy type thing. It's quite gritty, and I think they mention it in this little pamphlet that it was originally made for a spa boutique salon thing, and they use it as a foot scrub, and I do like this as a foot scrub. You can use it all over body, but it's kind of a little bit awkward. You spread it on dry skin and then wash it off. Let me just double check, it's definitely dry skin. Yeah, like for dry skin, and you use it on the dry skin, leave it on for 5 minutes and wash it off. Because of that, I find it like difficult to be as an all over body scrub, but it's kind of very good at like spot treatments, you know, just like for elbows or knees or feet. I also quite like it on the thighs, you know, instead of dry body brushing, but I don't like it as an all over body scrub. But I do really enjoy it, despite the fact that it's a sugar, not a salt scrub. Next thing was, sorry, I've got the two boxes here lying around and I'm kind of mixing them up. The next thing in this box was the Summer Rose Healing Heart Elixir. Kind of getting really into my flower remedies. I don't know, they've been kind of helping me with having slightly better outlook and being less stressy, which is a tendency of mine. This particular one is a little bit unusual. Done like in a brandy base, it's also done in a rose glycerin base. I find it a little bit too sweet to take straight up for me. like, you know, like how you would do just a couple of drops under the tongue. Like I didn't, it's just a bit too much for my taste buds, but I really like it in the tea. Because I don't really sweeten my tea, like I don't have honey or sugar normally, and I've really been liking it this way. And it's kind of difficult to describe how it makes me feel. Like I'm not like with some other flower elixirs, I'd be taking them for energy or to like calm down and whatnot. This one just makes me feel a little, I don't know, kind of pleased with myself. It's just really weird feeling, but it's like I've been enjoying it. Kind of need to store it in the fridge, so I haven't really been taking it with me everywhere, which is why I've got like about half of the bottle left still, just because I've only been taking it at home. And the last thing, which wasn't really beauty product as such, it was actually a gem remedy bracelet. It comes in a little cool bottle like this, and it's a bracelet with rose and lemon quartz and citron in it. But I don't really know if I'm all that into like gem remedies and whatnot, but I really like this bracelet. I think it's just quite cool. It's a very simple design. Got a bit knotted up. So you've got like 3 different strands. I'm guessing each one for the rose, the citron, and for, what was the other thing? And for the lemon quartz. And then you've got like this little knot thing in the middle, which kind of works as a clasp. So you kind of pull it like this to open it up, slide your hand in, and then tighten it from both sides to, you know, to the shape of your wrist, something like that. Yeah, like I really like this kind of simple designs to wear out. I really like making jewellery, but I'm not really big on wearing it for some reason, just mainly because I keep forgetting. But this is like a really cool one for holidays and to take with you, and if it really does bring me all that stuff, you know, like the positivity and success and whatnot, well, that's a added bonus. But I'm not sure like if that wouldn't be the main reason why I would wear the bracelet. I just think it's cute. Okay, so next to the autumn box, which is a bit more season appropriate, I only had it for a few days, so I actually still have pretty much everything mostly intact. Oh, I forgot to mention they also have like these kind of sheets of paper that explains what each item in the box is and gives you all the ingredients, which I find quite handy, just because it's a big enough print, you know, I don't have to look up on the internet or like on a tiny bottle or something, which is the case with a lot of sample boxes and seasonal boxes, because they include the products, the smaller sizes of full price product, while these are all specifically made for the boxes and you can't really find them in their main store, which is kind of a blessing and a bit of a bummer at the same time, because if you really like the product, you can't really get it unless you can persuade them to make it for you again. I don't know, always a possibility, you know. Okay, so next to the autumn seasonal box, let's start off with cuticle oil. It's a lavender and frankincense one. I'm a little bit funny with cuticle oils. I always like the idea, but I don't always like them because they can be quite a bit oily and always kind of get a bit too much out and don't know what to do with this extra product, you know. That this has got like a little dropper bottle, and I find I kind of need only about a drop, yeah, for it's like I don't have dry hands, so I kind of need only a drop for both kind of pair and one on my thumb, and then kind of spread it around. I really like it. It's very easily absorbed, so it doesn't leave like any kind of residue. You don't have to sit there for like hours and hours trying to, oh, can I touch my hands, can I not touch my hands? So I can do it, I can easily use it in the morning, not just at night. And the smell is very clean, very unobtrusive, which is makes a nice change. It's got lavender and frankincense. Like, yeah, there's a hint of lavender. The scent is kind of almost like woodsy. I just used it not long ago, so I'm not just sniffing my fingers for no reason. It's got like maybe a hint of flowers, but like to the extent that lavender has a flowery scent, it doesn't. It's not a very floral scent. It's just kind of, I'd call it like a clean, woodsy scent. Very, very pleasant. It's quite relaxing. I think it's a really, really good product. I wouldn't actually, like, if they made it part of their full collection, but more than likely that I would buy it again. What was the next thing? I'll just go by the list. Rest Your Bones Bath Soak. Okay, this is the only product that I haven't actually used, purely because it comes in this little bag, which is great in terms of like recycling and all that, and I'm happy it came in a bag. However, I wouldn't use the whole bag up, because you need only like 1/4 to a half a cup per bath. But I think I could get like maybe 3 to 4 baths out of this little bag, and I kind of want to transfer it into one of the glass jars that I have from different bath salts. I'm trying not to have too many open products on the go. I just think it would be just a bit easier to store it. But I did open the bag to kind of have a sniff of it. I really like how it smells. It's not very, I wouldn't call it like a girly smell. It's kind of very herby. I'm just going to like open that so I can remind myself what it smells like. Like, it reminds me of some product that I think, like, I can smell rosemary for some reason. Does it even have any rosemary in it? Baking soda. Oh, it does have rosemary. I'm not going crazy. So the ingredients are like Epsom salt, sea salt, magnesium flakes, baking soda, rosemary leaves, juniper berries, ginger root, arnica flower, some other berries. Like, there's a lot in this spice. And spruce fir, again cypress. Again, this is where I'm getting all these foresty rosemary smells, because they are actually in the ingredients, and I thought I was going absolutely crazy because I was thinking like that it smells like a rosemary forest. Just like an odd thing to imagine. I really like the smell. It's, like I said, it's not a very, I wouldn't call it like a girly smell, but it's a very relaxing, I think very good for autumn. Like a very kind of, it's one of those scents that I think will make the bathroom smell like a spa, like a very expensive spa. Looking forward to trying it out. This is one of the things that I was very excited about. It's Anti-Elders Immune Brew, which is like a tea, but apparently you can also make it into a syrup. I think it's got elderberries. Yeah, it's got elderberries and cinnamon chips, orange peel, vanilla bean, Oregon grapefruit, cardamom seeds, cardamom, and rose hips. It kind of had an interesting taste. At first, like when I made my first cup with this, I could smell cinnamon quite strongly, and sometimes I think when you have like a cinnamon tea, unless you're just going for straight up cinnamon, it can be a bit too much. It kind of can overpower all the other flavours in the tea. So I was a little bit worried that I smelled it so strongly, because I was really looking forward to like the elderberry and rose hips. And actually it worked really, really well. There's just a touch of cinnamon, despite the fact that it seems to be like the second ingredient on the list. It didn't taste overpowering. It was like a really nice kind of berry, slightly tangy taste with just a touch of cinnamon. It worked so beautifully. And so with the job that I have, like, I have to talk to a lot of people all the time, and a lot of the time it really can be ill during these kind of transitional seasons, you know, with the flu and all that. And I become very susceptible, even though if I was probably just, you know, getting on with myself, like not meeting them, I would have been fine. So I always have to like take a lot of vitamin C and make sure that I drink like lots of antioxidant types of teas, and so I have high hopes for this, and it tastes amazing. I doubt that I'll be making the syrup. It does sound fantastic, but I'm very lazy. Yeah, I kind of don't like. I like cooking, but I don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen. So yeah, it's not going to happen. The one thing that I wasn't like too sure about is the ritual number 2. Check out the bottle. It's kind of separating a little bit. You have to shake it before you use it. It's a perfume, and I think it's very difficult to make a perfume that everybody likes. So when there is a perfume in one of the limited edition boxes or trial beauty boxes, chances are I'm not going to like it, because I'm very, very fussy, and I don't like. Yeah, I'm just very fussy when it comes to scents. So let's just leave it at that. I was so surprised by how much I actually like this fragrance, and out of this box, this is the one thing that actually will be part of the main collection. I think they're working on like a, what do they call it, Denver inspired scents. So this is number 2, and I don't remember if it was like 7 or 8 perfumes in the collections. They all sounded pretty epic. So yeah, ritual number 2. When I first used it, I was like, oh my god, cherry chocolate coffee. That's the words that came into my mind. And let's just have another sniff of this. Yep, still the same. Cherry chocolate coffee. It kind of, you know, like those cherry liqueur chocolates. That's what it smells like. It's so amazing, and I really like how it develops on my skin. It kind of starts off a little bit stronger. It's like a very, I'm not sure if I want to use the word decadent, because it's a very sexy, like grown up sexy kind of scent. I feel like I'm normally very good at describing scents, but I'm losing my words with this one, just because I'm so mesmerised every time that I'll probably do a blog review of it, just because it will be a permanent part of the collection, and I really like it, and as I'm normally find it easier to write about stuff than talk about stuff, so I'm hoping that I'll get some inspiration to actually properly describe this fragrance, because it is pretty amazing. I was really kind of shocked and surprised by how much I like it. I was not expecting to like it at all, if I'm honest. Yeah, so this is just to give you an idea of what you could possibly expect from the next seasonal box. I think they're really good value for money and pretty amazing. They're normally done in a limited edition, sort of like there's not that many boxes that come out, so you have to be like pretty fast. However, like the last time I think they sold out, and then they were kind of going through the stock of what was left over and managed to arrange their couple. So even if you missed out, you just keep kind of following them on social media, you might still be able to get a box. I'm not sure if they have any at the moment. I'll double check, and if they do, I'll link up to them. I'm very looking forward to the what I like about these boxes, it's not a complete surprise what you're going to get, because they actually put a picture before they actually put a picture and description of what is actually in the box. The surprise will be probably like how things appear and how they smell, but so far I've not been disappointed at all with our Linden boxes. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.